slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and
and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Run away wouldn't even help. He'd just follow me.
I'll keep clear of him, Tex. And don't let him push you into drawing against him. Where are you staying?
Dodge House?
All right, then go on over there and stay there. And keep off the street, huh?
All right.
In the meantime, I'll try to figure something out.
Okay, Marshal. So long.
If he's not the one, Matt, there's another possibility you maybe haven't even thought of.
Me, you mean? Yeah, I thought of it, Doc.
Would he take a job like that? With you being friends once? You think he'd really do that?
Yeah, he'd do it.
Matt, if you don't run that man out of town, I might as well close up here and take a vacation. He's practically living here at the Long Branch.
Oh, why not? You serve the best beer in town, Kitty.
He's about the only one to serve it to. The minute he comes in, the rest of the boys start edging toward the door.
Well, you can't blame him. It's pretty hard to relax with the executioner standing at your elbow.
You'd never know. Looking at him or
Evening, Miss Kitty. Matthew.
Hello, Carl.
Well, how's the law business coming along, Matthew?
The town's been pretty quiet the last few days.
I noticed that. Don't seem to be hardly any people around at all.
Well, at least not close to where you are.
Folks hadn't ought to feel that way. I don't mean no harm to them.
Were you in Pueblo just before you came here, Carl?
I might have been. Why?
Was that where you took on the job?
I reckon you believe all them stories, all right. Just like everybody else.
Miss Kitty?
yeah, Rusty?
Oh, good evening, Marshal. Miss Kitty.
Hello, Rusty.
Evening, Miss Fennel.
Excuse me for butting in, Miss Kitty, but Melba and Becky wondered if they could have the rest of the night off. Seeing there's not much business anyhow.
Sure, tell me, go ahead. You see, Mr. Killian, you're ruining my business.
I'll try to make up for it some right now if Miss Fennel will do me the honor of having a drink with me.
Why, sure, I'd love to.
Good. See you later, Matthew. Miss Kitty.
I'll give him credit on one thing, Matt. The girls all like him. They think he's fine.
Well, he was fine once.
It makes you jumpy, though. Way he moves around, not saying much, but always watching.
Well, it started some of the citizens thinking, all right.
Well, everybody's guilty of something, Matt. I even catch myself wondering if I'm the one he's after.
Yeah, that's not likely, Kitty.
But even you're not sure.
No.
You see? You know, I almost wish it'd hurry up and happen so we'd know, so we'd have it over with.
Well, I guess a lot of people feel that way, but there's nothing they can do. Hey,
What is it, man?
Tex Bardo, that kid that came to see me this afternoon.
He's got a gun.
All right, Killian! Hold it, fire!
He tried to shoot Killian in the back.
Tried is right.
No, I think that boy was aiming to do me some harm, Matthew.
Ellie's dead, Killian.
I didn't have much choice the way he come at
Oh,
me.
you're in the clear. It was self-defense. I saw it myself. Just another job done according to order.
What are you talking about?
He was the one you were after, wasn't he?
I never saw that boy before in my life. Never heard of him. Don't even know his name. No, Matthew, if I really was after anybody, I still am.
Good evening, Mr. Dillon.
What are you doing back here, Chester? When I gave you the night off, I didn't figure to see you till morning.
I'm giving up. Going to bed. Can't have no fun at all in this town long as that doggone old Killian's around.
He has kind of slowed down the nightlife, hasn't he?
They just ain't nobody out in no place, hardly. And them that is so busy looking over their shoulder and jumping sideways that a man can't get to feeling easy no matter how hard he puts his mind to it.
Yeah, it just seems a shame to waste all that hair grease and that boiled shirt, though, Chester. I figured you'd end up as the king of the Long Branch.
Yeah, now, that's another thing. You know that little old girl over at the Long Branch I've been kindly sweet-talking lately?
Oh, Rusty Fennel?
Yeah, well, now she can't see me for dust. She just keeps hanging around him all the time.
It's not smart to get serious over a dance hall girl anyway, Chester.
Well, now, Rusty ain't just a common dance hall girl, Mr. Dillon. She comes from a real good family.
Oh, is that so?
Well, yes, sir. Her papa and mama's dead, but she's got a rich uncle that's a very important man, and his health ain't too good neither the last couple of years.
So that's why you're so interested in her. I thought it was true love, Chester.
Yeah, well, now, Mr. Dillon, I ain't one to always be thinking about money, but it sure don't hurt none to know that the only heirs is just her and her cousin in Pueblo.
Pueblo?
That's where her uncle and her cousin live. Why, what's the matter, Mr. Dillon?
Chester, I think I'll drop over the Long Branch and have a talk with Rusty.
Well, she ain't there now. She left with that doggone Killian.
Is that a room?
Yes, sir. Second door down the hall, the landlady said.
All right, Chester, you wait here by the stairway. I'll see if she's come home.
Yes, sir.
It'd be better if I talked to her alone.
All right, Mr. Dillon.
Who is it?
Marshal Dillon, Rusty. I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
Well, it's awful late, Marshal.
But it won't take long. Pretty important.
All right. Just a second. What is it, Marshal?
Mind if I come in?
I guess it's all right.
Thanks.
Please, don't mind the room. When a girl lives alone, she gets careless about throwing things around.
That looks fine to me.
What is it, Marshal? Is anything wrong?
No, not exactly. Or at least not yet. Rusty, I hear that you've been seeing quite a bit of Carl Killian the last couple of days.
Yes, I guess maybe I have.
I see.
Well, I think he's nice. I think people are wrong about him.
Rusty, how did you happen to meet him? Did he make a point of trying to get acquainted with you?
Well, he came into the Long Branch a few times, and he talked to all the girls, but he seemed to like me the best. But can't we talk about something else, Marshal?
Killian's the reason I came here, Rusty.
Well, come on over by the window. It's so hot in here.
Oh? All right, sure. Here, let me open it for you.
Thanks. This is better, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fine. You got a nice view of the street from here.
That's one reason I took the room. He's behind that screen in the corner.
That's quite a street. Always something going on down there, any hour of the day or night.
Yeah, I guess that's right. He didn't want to see you.
There's the night stage pulling in from Walnut Creek, Pueblo, and Denver. Rusty, your life's not worth 10 cents. Mine either.
What?
I say it looks like they're carrying a short load tonight. If I know him, he's got a gun on us right now. You're the one he's here to kill.
I don't believe you.
Just take it easy. I'm going to jump his move. It's the only thing I can do, and I just stand still. Well, I was right. He did have his gun in his hand.
Why? Why did he want to kill me?
Your cousin hired him. Your uncle died in Pueblo 2 weeks ago. I checked my telegraph an hour ago. With you dead, too, your cousin would get the whole estate.
You all right, Mr. Dillon?
Yeah, I'm all right, Chester. Carl? Carl, I'm sorry.
That was a fast draw, Matthew. Thanks.
Thanks.
They just give me the name. Rusty Fennel. I didn't know it was a woman. Not till I got here. I never took a job like that before.
Who hired you, Carl?
Young fella in Pueblo. A cousin, I think he said. I'd have turned it down if I'd known it was a woman. Had to go through with it, though. Matter of honor.
You call it honor if you want, Carl.
It's all right, Matthew. I'm finished. I'm glad of it. I like the girl. Funny. Only job I ever failed on was the last one. The only one I ever failed.
I thought he was so nice. He was just waiting for a chance to kill me.
Well, he'd had 4 days to do it, Rusty, and he hadn't tried. You know, sometimes a man can win by failing. And maybe he got just what he wanted.
It's a doggone shame, Mr. Dillon.
Oh, what is, Chester?
Well, before long, it'll be too cold to set out here of an evening.
Winter's too cold, summer's too hot, huh? How do you like spring?
Oh, spring's all right up here. But I remember back in Waco, we all got the ague every spring. Oh, a terrible fever. Makes a man feel like a harp with 1,000 strings.
Yeah, I know. I've had it.
You know, my ma had an idea we wouldn't get it if we had 3 hard-boiled eggs on Good Friday. But if that didn't work and we got the ague anyway, then she'd tie salt mackerel onto our feet.
Well, that should have toughened up your feet anyway.
And we all survived. That stage is mighty late tonight, Mr. Dillon.
Are you expecting somebody?
Me? Well, now, who'd I be expecting?
Oh, maybe some girl from Waco who's found out where you've been hiding.
Not very likely. Even my ma don't know where I'm at anymore. Hey, here comes the stage driver. It's Jim Buck.
Yeah.
Marshal. Hello, Chester.
Oh, Jim.
What's the matter, trouble, Jim?
I'd call it trouble, Marshal. Got held up. One passenger shot down in cold blood.
What?
Meanest thing I ever saw.
Well, what did happen?
On the side of Wagon Bed Springs. Between there and Jesse Daggett's.
Daggett's?
He runs a stage station out toward the Colorado line.
Oh.
I got a mighty strong feeling Jesse Daggett's in on this, Marshal.
Well, what makes you think so, Jim?
He knew I was carrying gold. Wasn't much, but it was some. After we'd laid over an hour or so at the station, I seen Daggett talking to a man who just rode in. As cussed looking a gunman as you'd want.
Well, then what happened?
The fellow rode off.
He was alone?
Just him. His face covered. And he never said a word. Took the strong box, robbed the passengers, and he got on his horse, turned around, and shot one of them right through the head.
Forevermore.
Then he rode off. I could have cried. I was so mad. Helpless.
That's a strange thing, Jim, is shooting down the passenger.
Why would a man do that, Marshal? I don't understand it.
Well, he just likes to kill, maybe. I'll go back with you tomorrow, Jim. Maybe we can find out. We made the trip down the Santa Fe Trail next day, through Wagon Bed Springs and on to Jesse Daggett's stage station. I sat on the box with Jim Buck, while Chester rode inside with the passengers. And by evening, everybody was glad when we reached Daggett's. It was a typical road ranch with a large eating room and a row of sleeping quarters for the travelers. Jesse Daggett himself was a tall, angular man, gaunt and gray. He was quiet, but one could feel the trouble that lay inside him. The first chance I had to talk to him was in the yard after supper.
Cold weather be coming soon. Have to lay in more whiskey.
I figured you probably made your own whiskey, Daggett.
I do. Got 5 barrel of corn buried under the road out there. Stage and the horses keep 'em shook up proper that way.
Oh. You, had this station long?
3 years come spring, Marshal. Put her up myself. Pawnees try to burn her down now and then, but I'm still here.
You plan to stay here?
Man's plans are his own, Marshal.
I'm sorry. It was just an idle question.
That's all right.
Think I'd like it here myself. No neighbors, but lots of company passing through.
Ain't all good company.
Well, lots of people travel, good and bad.
That's true.
Like the man who held up Jim Buck's stage yesterday. Shot that passenger.
What about him?
Well, you might call him company, like we were talking about. The bad kind.
Any man kills in cold blood that way, I'd call bad.
Might have been a mistake, though. Gun might have gone off by accident.
Might.
You don't think it did, huh?
What I think won't raise the dead, Marshal.
No, but it might keep more people from dying, though.
Figured that's what you're doing here. Looking for that fella.
Jim Buck thinks it might have been that gunman you were talking to here the day of the holdup.
That was Nat Piltchure. And I don't care what Jim Buck thinks.
Well, it won't help your business or the stage companies if more passengers get killed near here, Daggett.
No, it won't, for a fact.
Everybody expects a stage to get held up once in a while, but it's a different matter to shoot people down for nothing. Now, I don't figure this man, unless he's just a born killer.
Well, he could have a lot of reasons. Men are all different.
Sure.
All got different reasons for doing what they do, living the way they live. I guess it's what happened to them in the past that spells it out.
Well, that's why I'm a lawman and you run a stage station, and whoever he is holds up people and kills them.
Marshal, I'll tell you something, but it ain't what you want to hear. I believe in letting every man kill his own snakes.
Then this business is between whoever that bandit is and me. Is that it?
That's it exactly. Every man for himself, you might say. I don't interfere, and I won't help.
Mm-hmm. I see.
It's got to be like that.
Even though a man was killed for nothing?
The dog eat dog, I see.
Well, I hope you won't regret it, Daggett.
One more regret won't break me, Marshal.
I'm not so sure, Daggett. I'm not so sure it won't.
This is it. L&M is best. Stands out from all the rest. L&M stands out for flavor. The miracle tip draws easy. You enjoy all the taste. L&M stands out for effective filtration. No filter compares with L&M's miracle tip. L&M's got everything. It's America's best filter tip cigarette.
This is it, L&M filters. This is it,
light and mild.
It's the best, L&M filters, highest quality filter tip.
This is it,
L&M filters, L&M filters with the miracle tip.
King size or regular, L&M is best. Stands out from all the rest.
Trying to get anything out of Jesse Daggett was hopeless. But I still couldn't agree with Jim Buck that Daggett was partners with a road agent. Daggett somehow wasn't that kind of a man. Anyway, there was nothing to do but wait and let things happen. 2 days passed while Chester and I sat in the eating room and played two-handed stud and got bored and restless. Late afternoon of the second day, however, Jim Buck drove back with his stage. The travelers came in first, went to their rooms, and then Jim came over to say hello.
I wish I had a job like yours. Nothing to do but sit around and play cards and drink whiskey.
Well, we do a lot of thinking, Jim. That's what makes up for it.
You do, huh?
Oh.
You done any about finding Jesse Daggett's friend?
Nat Piltchure? Well, if we did find him, Jim, we couldn't prove anything.
No. Neither could I guess. You might just shoot him for luck.
You're too suspicious, Jim. He was probably just some cowboy riding through.
Maybe. Anyway, I got no gold this trip.
Then there's nothing to worry about, is there?
There's another pilgrim for supper.
That's the first visitor we've had since you left, Jim.
Man has to be mighty hungry to ride in here for Jesse Daggett's food. Where is Daggett, anyway?
Well, he went outside just after you pulled in. Didn't you see him?
I was busy with the horses, and I still got work to do. I'll see you at supper.
Oh, my. That's a hard life driving a stage, Mr. Dillon. I don't think I'd want to do that.
You might give it a try first, Chester. Wait a minute.
I heard there was a marshal here.
Yeah, that's right. What can I do for you?
Me? You can't do nothing for me, Marshal.
And what do you want?
Oh, I just wanted to see what a marshal looks like. A live one.
You satisfied?
Sure.
All right, then get out of here.
You're touchy, Marshal, real touchy. I don't aim to start no trouble. Only come in to say hello, friendly like.
What's your name?
Piltchure. Nat Piltchure.
Yeah, I thought so.
Sure. I'm a friend of Jesse Daggett's, an old friend.
Where do you live, Piltchure? You got a job around here?
I'm a cowboy, Marshal. Know anybody needs a good hand?
What do you do besides ride?
Funny you ask that.
Is it?
You being a lawman, it is. Ever hear of Charlie Hall, sheriff over in New Mexico?
I have.
They say Clay Allison shot him. That's what they say, Marshal. But I know for a fact it wasn't Clay. Nice meeting you, Marshal. See you later.
Jesse Daggett's stage station lay on the prairie, miles from anywhere. It would be an easy thing for a man like Nat Piltchure to ride in long enough to check on a stagecoach and the value of its cargo, and then ride up the road a few miles and wait for it. But I still didn't believe Daggett was in on the deal. even though he and Piltchure had obviously known each other somewhere before. The next morning at dawn, Jim Buck loaded his passengers aboard and pulled out. Daggett and I stood there and watched the little cloud of dust as it moved up the Santa Fe Trail toward Wagon Bed Springs.
You make Dodge tonight. He'll be back here tomorrow.
Yeah, if he doesn't get shot up.
I ain't carrying no gold this trip.
I, met your friend Nat Piltchure last night, Daggett.
Piltchure rode out before supper.
Yeah, I know. Seems like he only came in to tell me what a hard case he is. To warn me about it.
Didn't have much effect. You're still here.
You don't think I scare that easy?
You're all right, Marshal. You should have gone back to Dodge.
Why, Daggett? Why should I?
Things will work out here without you.
Now, go ahead.
That's all.
Now, Daggett, I don't know what's going on down here. And if I'm meddling in your affairs, I'm sorry, but a stage has been robbed and a man's been killed, and that makes it my affair, too.
I want to thank you for not thinking I got anything to do with all that, Marshal.
Well, I wasn't sure at first, but I am now. Even so, I'm not going back to Dodge without a man.
No, I suppose you won't.
Now, let's go inside.
Sure.
You know, you ought to plant some trees out here, Daggett. Sure improve the place.
Not enough water.
Now, dig for it, then. You'll never get a woman to come out here and marry you unless you've at least got some trees.
How's that?
No offense. I was just remarking that women like things growing around the place. Let's say that I meant it generally.
I thought to have a woman here once, when I first planned about running the stage station. That was over in New Mexico. Seems like a long time ago.
Now, things don't always work out.
I was mighty fond of her, but I lost her. I've been a little lonely ever since.
Well, you came close. That's better than some men do.
Oh, I don't know about that. Funny how a man goes right on living, even when his luck is about to run out.
Yeah.
Well, come on inside. Heat up some coffee.
Good. Got him, Chester.
Mr. Dillon,
Huh?
you mind if we don't play no more? I swear I'm beginning to see things.
It's okay with me. The stage ought to be here pretty soon anyway.
Just think. Jim Buck's taking the stage all the way to Dodge and back, and we just been sitting here in another 2 days.
Well, waiting's always the hardest part, Chester. I just hope it pays off.
Hey, there's the stage now. At least there'll be some people around here.
Yeah, let's go out and meet it, huh?
Howdy, Jim. Come out here, Marshal.
What's the matter? More trouble, Jim?
He stopped me again, Marshal. My heaven, I'm going after him now if you don't. Take a look in the coach there.
Huh?
Why, it's a woman. She dead, Jim?
Of course she's dead. Got a bullet in her.
Where are your other passengers, Jim?
There ain't any. She was the only one this trip. Look at her, Marshal. He killed her.
There's some blood soaking through your jacket, Jim. You hit bad?
In the shoulder. I wasn't going to stop at all. It knocked me off the box. And he just rode up and put a bullet in her and rode off. Never said a word.
You think it was Piltchure?
Who else would it be? You've seen him. You know what he's like. Must be him. Let's ask Jesse Daggett here who it was. Take a look in the coach, Daggett. Take a good look. Well, Daggett, what do you think of killing women? Oh. Look at him, Marshal. I told you. You ever see a guiltier-looking man?
No, you're wrong, Jim. It doesn't even make sense.
He didn't do it, no. But he's in on it somehow.
Chester.
Yes, sir?
I'll help you take the woman inside. Then we'll see what we can do about your shoulder, Jim.
Filter tip smokers, this is it. L&M is best. Stands out from all the rest. Yes, L&M is best. Stands out from all the rest. L&M stands out for flavor.
The miracle tip draws easy, lets you enjoy all the taste.
L&M stands out for effective filtration.
No filter compares with L&M's miracle tip for quality or effectiveness.
L&M stands out for highest quality tobaccos, low nicotine tobaccos, L&M tobaccos, light and mild. L&M's got everything, king size or regular. It's America's best filter tip cigarette. Yes, L&M stands out from all the rest.
It doesn't make sense, none at all. But I figured it would soon. And after I did what I could for Jim Buck's shoulder, Chester and I buried the woman. Put a cross over her grave. We'd find out later who she was. The rest of the night, we took turns watching for a move from Jesse Daggett. And sure enough, about an hour before dawn, he saddled up and rode out into the prairie. We let him get a little start and then took a couple of his horses and followed him.
You think he's going to meet Piltchure?
If he can find him.
He must have come 10 miles already.
Yeah, about that. We shouldn't have let him get so far ahead of us, though.
We're right on his trail.
Yeah, I know. What's that up there?
Huh?
Look.
It's a man.
Yeah, come on.
Why, it's Daggett, Mr. Dillon. He's been shot.
Yeah.
You followed me, Marshal?
How bad are you hurt, Daggett?
Pretty bad.
Piltchure?
I'd have killed him, Marshal, but my gun didn't go off. And he got me easy then. No luck left at all. Right?
Any idea where Piltchure is now, Daggett?
He said he was going back to the station to get you. Took my horse with him.
I'd have come with you this morning, Daggett.
Wasn't your business. Between me and Piltchure. He come here looking for a fight. I didn't want to kill nobody no more. Not even him. So he drove me to it. Finally, that woman. He knew I couldn't stand that.
You mean he shot her and that other passenger just to prod you into a fight?
Marshal, I'll tell you now. I had a woman out in New Mexico. I caught her running off with Nat Piltchure. I didn't shoot him, though. I shot her instead. Figured that made more sense.
You killed her?
I don't think he'd have minded so much if I'd have killed him. I figured he wasn't doing nothing I didn't want to do myself. I didn't blame him none. I blamed her. Piltchure been after me ever since.
I could have stopped all this if you'd have told me sooner, Daggett.
Every man's got to kill his own snakes, Marshal. I tried. You can have them now. I ain't gonna live long.
I'm sorry, Daggett. Chester will stay with you. I'm going back to the station.
You both go. I can die alone. I ain't afraid.
No. Goodbye, Daggett.
Bye, Marshal.
Chester.
Yes, sir.
Do what you can for him.
Poor fellow.
I'll send somebody out to help you bring him in later.
Yes, sir.
It's about time you got back, Marshal.
Where's Piltchure, Jim?
Out back, looking for whiskey. Where's everybody else?
It's been a busy morning. How's your shoulder?
It hurts. I got to get up to Dodge somehow.
Good morning, Marshal.
Hello, Piltchure.
You've been riding.
So have you.
Man like me rides a lot, Marshal.
You should have kept going, Piltchure.
I wanted to see you again before I left.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what Jesse Daggett told me.
I'm going to kill you, and then Jim here.
Now, wait a minute.
Shut up, Jim. Piltchure, you can drop your gun belt and take your chances in court if you like.
My chances are better right here, Marshal.
Now, that's your choice.
It's always been my choice. Except for the night Jesse Daggett shot his wife. Did he tell you about that?
It doesn't matter now.
To me, it does.
You killed him, Marshal.
Yeah.
You hit?
No.
What's this all about, anyway?
A woman. Jim, I'm going to hitch up the stage and drive you into Dodge.
I'd be grateful for that, Marshal.
We'll have to go out of our way some.
Why?
Jesse Daggett's luck ran all the way out this morning. That's why.
Hey, Mr. Dillon.
Hello, Chester.
Well, how's things up in Salina?
Real peaceful. That town constable's all they need, Chester. I'm not going to recommend the government spend any money up there. Tell me about Dodge, Chester. Anything been happening here the past week?
No, sir, nothing much. One fellow got killed last night, but outside of that, it's just been dull as winter.
Oh, who got killed?
Oh, I don't know, some wandering cowboy.
Well, who killed him?
A man called Pate that told me it was self-defense, Mr. Dillon, pure and simple.
Well, did you see it?
No, sir.
Who did?
Well, I believe the only man who saw the whole thing was that gambler, Ben Sissel. He's new here the last few days, been playing cards off Long Branch.
You don't seem to know a whole lot about it, do you, Chester?
Well, I was just starting to find out when I seen you riding up the street.
Chester, where were you last night?
Well, what with one thing and another, I was pretty busy.
All right, I hope you had a good time.
Oh, I had a fine time. Just fine.
Yeah. Oh, you can put my horse up if you want. I'm going over to the Long Branch.
Yes, sir, I'll come along when I'm through.
I'll wait there for you.
did you get back?
Just rode in, Kitty.
Sit down.
Thank you. You've been moving around a lot lately, Kitty. What are you doing in the Long Branch now?
Oh, I've been giving it a try the last few days. I kind of like it. Maybe I'll stay here a while.
Yeah? Kitty.
Huh?
Were you here last night?
You're thinking of the killing we had? Yeah, I was here, Matt.
What, did you see it?
Most of it. I was standing there at the bar. Pate and Ben Sissel and that cowboy were at a table in the back. I happened to be looking around for some reason.
Chester heard it was self-defense.
The cowboy drew first, Matt, but I don't know that you could call it self-defense.
Oh, why not?
He wasn't after Pate. He was after Ben Sissel.
What?
He wasn't even looking at Pate, Matt. He was looking at Sissel. But even so, when he started to draw, it was Pate who killed him.
Pate calls that self-defense?
He says he thought the cowboy was drawing on him.
Why did he think so?
Well, he claims they've been arguing all evening about one thing or another. And besides, he said the cowboy knew Sissel wasn't even armed.
Wasn't he?
He never is.
I see. Tell me, Kitty.
Huh?
Is this Pate always around when Ben Sissel is dealing?
He sure is, Matt. Always.
Pretty handy with a gun, is he?
Too handy for an ordinary man.
Yeah, I thought so. Ben Sissel's another crooked gambler using a hired gunman to protect him when he's caught.
I don't know how you can prove it.
Well, I can't prove it, but I can do something about it. Where would I find Ben Sissel now, Kitty, you know?
Yeah, he's standing at the bar over there in a long black coat.
What? Oh, yeah. Good. Kitty, I'm sure glad you were here last night.
I'll be here tonight, too, Matt.
Huh? I do owe you a drink, don't I?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll come by.
anytime.
So long. Ben Sissel?
That's me.
My name is Dillon, Sissel. I'm the U.S. Marshal here.
Oh, I thought you were out of town.
I was.
Well, what do you want, Marshal?
Where are you from, Sissel? I mean, where's the last place you're from?
Oh, I've been all over, Marshal. You know how gamblers are.
Yeah, I know. Where'd you gamble last?
Why, back east. Why?
I didn't think you'd tell me. How long's Pate been working for you?
Working for me?
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to say, Marshal?
Well, I'll make it real simple. The way you operate's already led to one killing here, and I'm not going to have any more.
I didn't kill anybody, Marshal. There are plenty of witnesses to that.
Where's Pate, Sissel?
I don't know where he is. Why should I?
I want to talk to him, and I want you with me when I do.
You're getting kind of pushy, Marshal.
Well, that can get a lot worse. I suppose we go outside and wait for a friend who's coming here to meet me, then we'll go talk to Pate. All right, get moving.
This is it. L&M is best. Stands out from all the rest.
This is it. L&M filters. Perfect gift for Christmas, too.
Light and mild.
L&M filters. Holiday carton just for you. Holiday carton just for you. Holiday carton just for you.
For the filter tip smokers on your Christmas list, this is it. L&M is best. Stands out from all the rest. L&M stands out for flavor. The miracle tip draws easy. You enjoy all the taste. L&M stands out for effective filtration. No filter compares with L&M's miracle tip. King size or regular, L&M is best. Stands out from all the rest. It's got everything.
Pate's got a room up here, Marshal, but I don't know if he's in.
Well, if he isn't, you start thinking of someplace he might be, huh?
Sure. I wouldn't blame him for not being here, Mr. Dillon. This is the poorest hotel in Dodge.
Now, you and I run the poorest hotel in Dodge, Chester.
What? Oh, you mean the jail? Yes, sir, by golly, you're right.
What are you hitting at, Marshal?
I was talking to Chester. Is that the room?
That's it.
All right, knock on the door. Tell him you want to talk to him.
Okay, but you're going to wish I hadn't.
Knock.
Who's that? Ben Sissel.
Oh, Cecil, I was... Who are these two?
This is Marshal Dillon, Pate.
Marshal Dillon. What's he doing here?
We'll come inside and tell you.
Oh, wait a minute,
Get out
Marshal.
of the door.
You come here over that cowboy last night. It's no use. Everybody saw it, knows I killed him in self-defense.
Of course you did. There are plenty of witnesses to that, Marshal.
You're smart, Cecil, but you're a coward. That's why you need a hired gun to help you when you're caught dealing crooked.
You'd better watch what you're saying.
Now, why?
I don't carry a gun, Marshal, but Pate does, and he happens to be a good friend of mine.
Sure. But right now, Pate's gun belt is hanging on that chair over there. You see it?
You blasted fool.
You didn't tell me who was with you when you knocked. What do you expect?
Supposing he had told you, Pete.
I ain't afraid of you, Marshal. But you're armed, and I'm not.
Chester.
Yes, sir.
Go get his gun belt.
All right, sir.
Pretty brave of you, Marshal. Arresting an unarmed man.
I'm not arresting you, Pete. I wish I could.
And what are you doing?
Chester, unbuckle that belt and hand it to him.
Here you are.
Now put it on, Pete.
Put it on.
Get out of the way, Chester. Yes, sir. Well, put it on, I said.
Okay.
All right, you got your gun on now.
Yeah.
Get out of Dodge.
What?
I said get out of Dodge. Right now.
I ain't done nothing, Marshal.
Don't stand there, Pate. Shoot him.
He isn't even going to try to shoot me, Cecil. You don't pay him enough for that kind of work. I'm not some half-drunk cowboy. Am I, Pate?
I got no quarrel with you.
What kind of gunman are you, Pate? Are you afraid of him?
The kind of gunman that can be hired isn't the kind that's going to take any real chances, Cecil.
I said I ain't got no quarrel with you. I don't like this. Let me out of here.
Out of Dodge.
Sure. It's a no-good town anyway.
The door's open.
Marshal is right, Cecil. This job don't pay enough.
Guess you win, Marshal.
You won't find any gunmen here who'll hire out to you now, Cecil, so you might as well learn the deal straight.
I always do, Marshal.
Come on, Chester, let's get out of here.
Yes, sir.
Now, you stay here and think about it for a while. Now, Cecil?
I'm already thinking, Marshal.
Yeah, you sure pulled Sissel's teeth, Mr. Dillon. He's a ruined man.
No. He lost his gun, Chester, but he's still got his head. And I'm wondering how he's going to use it next.
Maybe you should have run him out of Dodge, too.
I'd rather he stayed here. Maybe next time I can arrest him and see him hung like he deserves. It didn't take Pate any longer to leave Dodge than to find his horse and get mounted. Then for the next week, there was no trouble from Ben Sissel. He went on dealing cards. And although everybody was watching him pretty close, nobody found any reason to complain about him. He didn't win much money, but I began to think maybe he'd decided that being honest had some value anyway. Doc and I were talking about him in my office one noon.
A man like Ben Sissler doesn't change, Matt. He's a crook, and he'll always be. He's worse than a crook. He's practically a murderer.
He's also a coward, Doc.
why I think maybe I got him stopped.
Well, the way you've got him fixed now, in order to stay free, he's got to stay honest. Oh, that must be a hard choice for a man like that.
Hey, Mr. Dillon. Oh, hello, Doc.
Hello, Chester.
Mr. Dillon, I just saw the darndest thing out on the street there.
What, Chester?
Well, sir, who would you say is the last man in Dodge you'd ever expect to start carrying a 6-gun?
Oh, man. Oh, I am.
Yeah, oh, no. Outside of you, Doc.
Well, I can't think of anybody except Doc who doesn't carry a gun now, Chester.
What about Cooter Smith?
What? Cooter Smith?
If I hadn't saw him, I wouldn't believe it either.
Well, what's he doing with a gun?
Well, he's just leaning on a post down the street there now, Mr. Dillon.
He shouldn't be allowed to wear a gun, a man like him.
No. Chester, go bring him in here, will you? I'd like to talk to him.
Okay, sir. I'll get him.
Huh. My goodness, things are getting mighty bad around here when even Cooter Smith decides to arm himself, man.
Cooter's pretty harmless, Doc.
Well, you never know, man. A man like that can be harmless one day and dangerous the next.
Yeah. Doc, what is the matter with Cooter anyway?
Well, I don't know for sure, Matt, but I examined him once, and it looked to me like he got kicked in the head by a horse at one time. He won't say so for some reason, of course, but, oh, poor fellow. Maybe he doesn't even want to remember that.
Well, whatever it was, it sure made him half simple.
I've seen men worse off.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Here he is, Mr. Dillon.
Oh, hello, Cooter. Oh, come on in.
Yeah. Hello, Cooter.
Hello, Doc. I come here like Chester said, Marshal.
Good, Cooter. I wanted to talk to you.
You never asked me to come here before.
Well, that's because you never wore a gun before, Cooter.
Oh, that's from a job, Marshal.
Your job?
Job of work I got.
Oh. Well, what kind of a job is it?
I don't rightly know yet, Marshal.
Well, can you tell me what you do know? Who hired you?
The fella that gave me this gun, he hired me. For an awful lot of money, he said.
Who was that?
Well, I know what he looks like, but I don't remember his last name. Ben something.
Ben Sissel?
That's him. He's going to pay me for wearing this gun.
He is, huh? Did he tell you why, Cooter?
This afternoon.
What?
Well, that's when he's going to tell me everything I got to do. He's going to talk to me some more this afternoon. Sure talks a lot, that fella.
Yeah. Oh, okay, Cooter. Fine. You can go along now. But look, I hope you don't let Sissel talk you into any trouble.
Oh, it ain't that, Marshal. As long as he don't try to make a fool out of me. Sometimes people do. I don't like that.
Yeah, sure. Sure, Cooter.
I think I'll go talk to him now and make sure. Bye.
So long, Cooter.
Forevermore. What in the world do you make of that, Mr. Dillon?
Well, I think maybe Sissel's crazier than Cooter is. I'm going to be at the Long Branch tonight to make sure.
Filter tip smokers, this is it. L&M is best. Stands out from all the rest. Yes, L&M is best. Stands out from all the rest. L&M stands out for flavor.
The miracle tip draws easy. Lets you enjoy all the taste.
L&M stands out for effective filtration.
No filter compares with L&M's Miracle Tip for quality or effectiveness.
L&M stands out for highest quality tobaccos, low nicotine tobaccos, L&M tobaccos, light and mild. L&M's got everything, king size or regular. It's America's best filter tip cigarette. Yes, L&M stands out from all the rest.
Evening, Kitty.
Well, hello, Matt. What are you doing around here so early tonight?
I'm looking for Ben Sissel, Kitty. I don't see him, though.
Well, he ought to be along soon. He's generally here by now. What's Chester doing over there by himself?
He's waiting for Sissel, too.
He must be expecting trouble.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, here it comes.
Yeah?
You won't mind if I get out of the way. See you later, Matt.
Yeah.
Hello, Marshal.
Sissel?
Cooter Smith tells me you were talking to him this morning.
I was.
Well, he'll be here in a minute. You can talk to him some more.
Fine.
I don't know, Marshal. Maybe it won't be so fine.
Oh?
Cooter's not as easygoing as most people seem to think.
He isn't?
No. For example, you tie a gun on him, it kind of changes his whole character. It makes him mean, Marshal. You'd be surprised how mean.
Yeah, I guess I would, Sissel.
You don't believe me? I'll show you. Cooter. Hey, Cooter. Go ahead, Cooter. I told him. Go ahead now.
Marshal,
Yeah, Cooter.
I'm going to draw on you, Marshal.
What?
I'm going to shoot you, and I'm going to kill you.
Oh, now, look, Cooter, you know better than that. Is this what you've been putting into his head, Sissel?
Don't you look at him, Marshal. You look at me. Don't you look at him. Not for a second.
Oh, so that's it, huh? Okay, Cooter. Go ahead. Draw.
I am. I'm going to... You look out, Marshal. I sure
No,
am.
you're not. You haven't got a chance. Watch. There, you see, you're too slow, Cooter. I got my gun out and you haven't even touched yours.
No. I haven't touched mine. Your gun's pointing at me. Ben? Ben?
He's not going to help you, Cooter.
Yes, he is. Of course he is. It's him that's going to shoot you. It's him. Ben, the marshal's going to kill me. You got to shoot him. I can't stand no more. I can't.
Poor devil. Sissel, you ought to be real proud.
I didn't do anything, Marshal. I wasn't going to shoot you. I don't even carry a gun. You know that.
Sure, but Cooter didn't know it. You told him to make me start for my gun, and then you'd shoot me from the side where I couldn't see you. You told him he'd be safe.
That isn't so, Marshal.
What your plan was to make me kill him, huh? Wouldn't look so good for me to kill a man like Cooter, would it? Nobody'd stand still for it. They'd laugh me out of town. That's what you were figuring on, wasn't it?
I had nothing to do with it, Marshal. I wasn't figuring on anything.
You're not as smart as I thought you were. Now, you're leaving town, Sissel. I'll give you an hour. And I hope you take longer. Over here, Chester.
Sissel leave yet, Mr. Dillon?
He's still saddling up in the stable over there. I'll give him about one more minute. Oh, what did Doc say about Cooter?
Oh, Cooter's fine. Doc gave him a Dover's powder. He's real calm now.
Good. Where is he?
I don't know. He left Doc's quite a while ago.
You explained to him what Sissel was trying to do?
Yes, sir. I made it real plain, like you told me.
You think he understands now?
Oh, he understands everything, Mr. Dillon. It's funny, but like Doc said, getting scared that bad seems to have helped him think straighter. At least about what happened. He ain't near so fuzzy as usual.
Good. Well, Sissel's time's up. I'm go into that stable now and run him out.
He won't give you no fight, Mr. Dillon.
No, he won't. But I kind of wish he would.
You should have run him out of Dodge a long time ago.
I wanted to catch him, Chester. I wanted to bring him.
Hey, what's that?
Come on.
Look there, Mr. Dillon. It's Cooter. He's done killed Ben Cecil.
All right, drop the gun, Cooter.
I've already dropped it. I ain't gonna shoot no more, Marshal.
You shot him in the head, Mr. Dillon.
He lied to me. He made a fool out of me.
Well, why did you have to kill him, Cooter? I was running him out of Dodge.
Don't you shoot me, Marshal. I wasn't going to shoot you. Honest, I wasn't. I like you. Like Cecil told me, I wasn't doing bad. I wasn't going to shoot you. Cecil was going to shoot you. I like you.
Yeah, I know that, Cooter. I know that. Now, calm down, will you? I'm not going to hurt you.
You're pointing that gun at me?
No, look. Look. My gun's back in my holster now. Look at it.
I am looking at it. I can't stand that.
No.
No.
Cooter! Cooter!
Well, he's going after him, Mr. Dillon?
I can scare him even worse. Oh, it's bad enough now.
But he killed a man. He murdered.
No, he won't run far. I'll find him when his trial comes up. Now, I've done enough to Cooter for one day.
Boy, it ain't your fault, Mr. Dillon.
No, but that doesn't make me feel any better about it.
Now our star, William Conrad.
Thank you, George. You know, I'd like to pass on an idea that will help you with your Christmas shopping. Go down your list and check all the filter tip smokers, and then buy them all gift cartons of L&M's. They'll appreciate it because L&M is best, stands out from all the rest. And L&M sure make a beautiful gift in their handsome holiday carton, king size or regular. L&M, America's best filter tip cigarette.
Gunsmoke, transcribed under the direction of Norman MacDonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. Tonight's story was specially written for Gunsmoke by John Meston, with music composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Sound patterns by Tom Hanley and Ray Kemper. Featured in the cast were Vic Perrin, John Daner, and Harry Bartell. Parley Baer is Chester, Howard McNear is Doc, and Georgia Ellis is Kitty. Join us again next week as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal, fights to bring law and order out of the wild violence of the West in Gunsmoke.
Hi, everyone. This is Perry Como. I'd like to remind you that we're on for Chesterfield with all the top tunes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights. This coming week, we'll be doing our new RCA Victor release, Home for the Holidays, a song that we all feel really expresses the spirit of the season. We hope that you'll join us. And don't forget those Chesterfields. Pick up a carton for the weekend. You'll enjoy them.
Remember, listen again next week for another story of the Western frontier when Marshal Matt Dillon, Chester Proudfoot, Doc, and Kitty, together with all the other hard-living citizens of Dodge, will be with you once more. It's America growing west in the 1870s. It's drama. It's Gunsmoke. Brought to you by L&M Filters. This is the CBS Radio Network.
Marshal. Chester.
How are you, Mr.
Hello, Jake. What brings you into town?
Marshal, are you interested in stopping a killing?
A killing?
One, maybe more.
What's the trouble, Jake?
Andy Bowers.
Emmett Bowers' kid?
He ain't a kid if he's old enough to be bulling around after my daughter.
Well, Judy's a pretty little thing. I can't say I blame Andy.
I told that boy, if he ever set foot on my place again, I'd shoot him.
And you would, huh?
I would.
Jake, you and Emmett Bowers are the two biggest cattlemen around here. Why do you have to be enemies? There's room for both of you.
There ain't enough room in the whole United States for me and Emmett Bowers.
All right, Jake. And I suppose you know what'll happen if you shoot Andy.
That's why I want you to put him in jail. Let him cool off for a while. He'll forget about Judy.
You think I'd put a man in jail just because you don't happen to like him, Jake?
I'm an important man in Kansas, Marshal, and I run things my way.
But you don't run the United States government, and you don't run me.
All right. I tried. Now it's going to happen, Marshal. It's going to happen fast.
Hey, you two loafers better get saddled up. Your whittling days are over.
Now, what's Doc yammering about, Mr. Dillon?
I don't know, Chester.
Sitting here taking your ease in the sun while the whole country's gone to war. Why, you ought to be ashamed of yourselves.
What you been feeding on, Doc?
It isn't me, Chester. I just came back from Bowers Ranch, Matt. The cook out there's got the ague again. And let me tell you, that place is an armed camp. Every man on it is carrying a rifle. They've got sentries posted and everything.
Does Emmett think Judy Worth is going to come over there and steal, Andy?
No, but it seems like some of Jake Worth's men fired on a couple of Bowers' riders the other day. Said they were off their home ground or some such fool thing. And ever since, both sides have been fixing for battle. Oh, and it won't take much to start one either, Matt.
Yeah. Well, knowing Jake and Emmett, there's no point in my talking.
Yonder comes half the cause of the trouble right now.
What?
Yonder.
That's Andy Bowers. Hey, Andy. Andy.
Oh, he's a nice boy, Andy.
Well, that little Judy Worth's a nice girl, too.
Hi, Doc.
Hello, Andy.
Andy, Doc tells me that there's a war about to break out over you and Judy Worth.
I know, Marshal. But I can't talk my paw into anything any more than Judy can hers. If her mothers were alive, it might be different. But the way it is, it's pretty hopeless.
What do you mean, hopeless?
Well, I guess I'd better stop trying to see her, that's all.
Oh, that's a fine way to talk.
Well, I don't want to, Doc.
Then where's your spunk, boy? Where's your get up and go? Don't you love the girl?
Of course I love her.
But you're going to let a couple of cantankerous, selfish old men beat you out of her.
Doc.
Why, you don't deserve her. What she needs is a man, not a whimpering kid who turns back at the first sign of a little rain.
Doc.
Well, it's true, Matt, and you know it.
But they'll never let us get married, Doc.
What have they got to do with it? It isn't them who's getting married.
I know. Well, I've thought of running off. I never said nothing to Judy about it, though.
Don't talk about it, act. And if she won't go with you, then she doesn't love you as much as you think she does.
Well, maybe you're right. What do you think, Marshal?
It's not for me to decide, Andy.
Yeah, you're right. It's my business. Mine and Judy's.
Yes.
I better get going now. Goodbye.
Goodbye, boy.
Oh, Doc, you did a real good job.
Yeah. You think he'll do it?
I don't know. But if he does, there'll be war sure. And I know a broken-down, romantic old country croaker we can blame it on.
Oh, fiddle-faddle. You want those kids to get married just as much as I do. And anyway, it's time you started earning your pay around here. Well, I got things to do. Let me hear what happens, Matt.
Yeah, don't worry, Doc. You'll hear.
packs more pleasure, packs more pleasure. Chesterfield packs more pleasure because Chesterfield's more perfectly packed.
The more perfectly packed your cigarette, the more taste and mildness are released for you. Chesterfield, made by exclusive Accuray, has an open, easy draw that unlocks all the pleasure of fine tobaccos. Now, Accuray ensures an even distribution of tobacco from one end of your Chesterfield to the other. Chesterfield is firm and pleasing to the lips, mild, yet deeply satisfying.
Chesterfield packs more pleasure because Chesterfield's more perfectly packed.
To the touch, to the taste, Chesterfield packs more pleasure because it's more perfectly packed. By Chesterfield, mild, yet they satisfy the most.
Sure is a quiet night, ain't it, Mr. Dillon?
And nobody's lost his temper so far, Chester.
Reckon you'll be needing me any more?
No, I won't need you. You can go to bed.
Somebody sneaking in back.
Yeah. Get over on the other side of the room, Chester.
Yes, sir. Why, it's Andy Bowers.
Andy? What's that in back of you?
Come on, Judy.
Hello, Marshal. Chester?
Well,
What are you two doing here?
I got word to Judy, and she sneaked off and met me. Doc was right, Marshal. She wanted to go.
Of course I did.
Well, what did you come here for?
We're being followed, Marshal. We got to hide somewhere.
You can't stay here, Andy.
I'll think of a way we can sneak out of Dodge, Marshal. But we can't do it tonight.
You say you're being followed, huh?
Yeah. Judy's pa and a couple of his men. We lost them a few miles back, but they're sure to ride on into Dodge.
Where'd you leave your horses?
Oh, they're tied out in back. And I got to do something with them.
Look, Andy, your pa and Judy's are going to start a war over this, and you're putting me right in the middle of it. Don't you realize that? Well?
I guess he's right, Andy. We can't get him mixed up in it.
But he's the only man around here we can trust.
I know, but it isn't fair to put all this on him.
Oh, maybe you're right, Judy. Come on. I'll think of something. But we better hurry before they catch us.
Wait a minute.
What, Marshal?
Chester.
Yes, sir.
You go with Andy, take those horses down to Moss Grimmick's stable and tell him to hide them.
Oh, well, Moss knows how to do that, Mr.
And put Andy up in the loft somewhere. Moss will understand.
All right, sir. Oh, what about Judy?
Now, you two get going. I'll take care of Judy.
Oh, he's going to help us, Andy. He's going to help us.
Yeah, I'm going to help you. But who's going to help me, I sure don't know. Here we are, Judy. Doc. Hey, Doc.
Yes, Matt. Let her get.
Come out here a minute, will you?
I was just mixing a little something out here. Well, hello, Judy.
Hello, Doc.
Look, Doc, I was wondering if Judy could stay here until she and Andy can get on out of town. I'm sure it'll surprise you that they're running away.
They're running away? Oh, no. They are? Oh, well, isn't that wonderful?
Yes, and we're going to make it, too, in spite of our fathers.
You sure are. And you're welcome to stay right here as long as you want, Judy. Nobody will look for you here.
Oh, that's real kind of you, Doc.
Oh, no. It's just that I like the idea of people who want to get married just as much as you and Andy do.
Yeah.
Well, I better get going. You stay here, Judy, until you hear from me. You understand?
All right, Marshal.
Yes. I think I'll go with you, Matt. And now you can make yourself comfortable, Judy. And I'll be back in a couple of hours, and I'll bring you something to eat, huh? How's that?
I'll be waiting for you, Doc, and thank you.
Oh, you're a nice girl. Come on, Matt. Well, Matt?
Doc, I know how, but I don't know why I got mixed up in this. But I'm sure in it now.
Come on into the Long Branch, Matt. You need a drink.
Yeah, maybe I do, Doc.
Say, look, Matt. It's Jake Worth.
Yeah.
Who's that with him?
His name's Ab Drain, Doc.
Ab Drain?
Yeah, Jake's hired himself a gunman. And a pretty good one, too.
Uh-oh. They've seen you.
Yeah, you stay out of the way, huh?
Don't worry.
Well, I haven't seen you in a long time, Ab. Cheyenne, wasn't it?
Me and Jake have been looking for you, Marshal.
How's that so?
Where's Judy?
Judy?
Now, don't lie to me, Marshal. You know where she is. You're going to tell me?
Is that what Ab's for, Jake? So you can push people around more than ever?
Never mind him.
I never have. Have I, Ab?
You'll get it someday, Marshal. Maybe I'm the one who'll give it to you. Shut up, Ab. I don't want no fighting now.
Why do you think I might know where Judy is, Jake?
She was in your office, wasn't she?
What?
One of my men here in town saw her and that rotten Bowers kid ride around back of your office. Now, where is she?
All right, Jake, they were in my office, yeah.
Keep talking, Marshal.
Jake told you to shut up, Ab. Now I'm telling you.
Never mind that. Where is she?
Jake, why don't you and him at Bowers call this off before there's a lot of useless bloodshed? Neither one of you can win anything this way.
I ain't even listening to you, Marshal.
All right, then go on home. And take Ab Drain with you.
Who do you think you're talking to, Marshal?
You can't bluff me, Ab. You know that. You get moving.
I ain't bluffing, Marshal. Stop it. I don't want no fighting. Not yet. But I'm telling you this, Marshal. I'm going back to the ranch. And Judy's there in 2 hours, or I'm coming in here with every man I've got. And you know what I'll do.
Don't be a fool, Jake.
Let's go, Ab.
Say, they look mad, Matt.
They're coming back in 2 hours, Doc, with an army.
Oh, no. Well, what are you going to do?
I'm going to get Jim Buck out of bed. He's driving an empty stage west tomorrow morning anyway, and he can leave tonight. And the preacher can tie a horse on behind long enough to get Judy and Andy married.
While you stay behind to take on Jake's army. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it, Doc.
Packs more pleasure, packs more pleasure. Chesterfield packs more pleasure because Chesterfield's more perfectly packed.
The more perfectly packed your cigarette, the more taste and mildness are released for you. Chesterfield, made by exclusive Accuray, has an open, easy draw that unlocks all the pleasure of fine tobaccos. Now, Accuray ensures an even distribution of tobacco from one end of your Chesterfield to the other. Chesterfield is firm and pleasing to the lips, mild, yet deeply satisfying.
Chesterfield packs more pleasure because Chesterfield's more perfectly packed.
To the touch, to the taste, Chesterfield packs more pleasure because it's more perfectly packed. By Chesterfield, mild, yet they satisfy the most.
Less than an hour later, Jim Buck quietly drove his stage out of Dodge. A couple of miles down the trail, he stopped long enough to witness the marriage of Judy Worth and Andy Bowers. And then he headed west as fast as his team could travel. 6 hours later, I was sitting in the front room at Jake Worth's ranch house, stalling for time. As I had been ever since I got there.
I'm getting tired of this, Marshal.
They'll be here any minute now, Jake. Just be patient.
I think he's lying to us, Jake.
Will you quit poking and hollering at me?
Oh, here they are.
You men stay outside and close that door. Bring her in here, Chester. Where's Judy?
Well,
Where is she?
I wouldn't know where she is, Mr. Worth.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying the truth.
Marshal, is this a trick?
Yeah, Jake, it's a trick. Judy's a long way from here by now. You'll never find her.
Tell me where she is. Tell me, or by heaven, I'll kill you.
I'm like Chester, Jake. I wouldn't know where she is.
You lied to me. You said Chester was bringing her.
Yeah, I lied to you, Jake.
Marshal, so help
Wait
me.
a minute, Jake.
This is my job.
Just get out of the way, Ab.
You couldn't take him.
Don't you try it, Ab.
Watch me.
Now, don't make me kill you, Jake.
No. It's too late anyway. Judy's gone. It's too late for anything.
Mr. Worth?
Get out of here. I'll call you when I want you. Just get out.
Where's he going?
Wait here a minute, Chester.
Yes, sir.
This must be Judy's room, huh, Jake?
I'll keep it for her. Like this. Maybe she'll come back someday.
She won't be back, Jake.
No. Don't say that.
It's true. You might as well face it. And you drove her away.
No.
You and Emmett Bowers both. If you'd once thought of Andy and Judy instead of yourselves, they'd be here now. I don't blame them for running off. They wouldn't be any good if they hadn't.
You helped.
Why should they give up their happiness for a couple of mean, selfish old men? Sure, I helped them. You and Emmett have been too busy hating each other to be of any use to anybody, especially your own kids.
Marshal,
I'm going to tell you one thing, Jake. They're married now.
Married?
That's right. Now I'm going over and tell Emmett Bowers about it.
No, wait, Marshal.
Yeah, what?
You think it might help if maybe I rode over to Emmett's with you?
It might help you and Emmett, Jake. And it might help the kids, too, when they hear about it.
Around Dodge City and in the territory on west, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of guns.
Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad. The story of the violence that moved west with young America. And the story of a man who moved with it.
I'm that man, Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. The first man they look for and the last they want to meet. It's a chancy job, and it makes a man watchful and a little lonely.
Nice morning, ain't it, Mr. Dillon? For this time of year, you just couldn't ask for no better weather. By golly, even the horses like it.
I think they're more interested in that water trough than they are in the weather, Chester.
Oh, there's old Buffalo Mary filling her wash bucket. I sure hope she ain't stirred up all the sludge off the bottom.
Sludge doesn't bother the horses.
Well, it does me. It's warm enough this morning, I figured I might wash up a little.
You know, you've been saying that every morning for 2 weeks until you find out how cold the water is.
I know, but I got my courage up better today.
Yeah, sure. Morning, Mary.
Morning, Miss Mary.
Marshal, Mr. Proudfoot, I didn't hear you at all. Reckon my faculties are starting to go.
No, you were just too busy, that's all.
Doggone if that water ain't still pretty cold.
I figured it would be. How's the world been treating you, Mary?
I reckon I don't see much of the world, Marshal, except in this dirty clothes.
Yeah, I get the same feeling sometimes. You keeping busy, are you?
To tell you the truth, Marshal, if the day was 2 hours longer, I'd still be short of time.
Oh, is that so?
And if it ain't washing and ironing, it's packing water for the tubs. Cutting firewood to heat 'em. Oh, it's so tired for a night sometimes I could just drop right in my tracks.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I've been aiming to come by the jail and get them shirts of yours for the past 2 days. Now, I'll do it right now, Marshal. I'll leave my buckets here.
No, Mary. Chester can drop them off this afternoon sometime.
Yeah, would be kind of a help. If it ain't too much trouble.
No, it ain't no trouble at all, Miss Mary.
That's mighty kind of you, Mr. Proudfoot.
Oh, I'm glad to do it.
Truth is, I'm a little put out today. Piece of bad luck, as you might say. Well, I'm much obliged to you.
It's as good as done, man.
What kind of bad luck, Mary?
Oh, nothing at all, Marshal. I wouldn't even bother your mind with it.
Has that bruise on your jaw and that black eye got anything to do with it?
I'd rather you just forget I said anything, Marshal.
What happened, Mary?
He said he'd come back and do for me if I was to tell.
Well, for the land's
Who
sake.
said he'd come back and do for you?
It is Reb Sutter.
Well, that no-count bully's been in more meanness than you can shake a stick at.
Why did he do it, Mary? What reason did he have?
It was my savings, Marshal.
Oh, my great.
I had them buried in my cabin, and I wouldn't tell him where. He made me tell him before he was through. Took me 2 years, $48. Everything I got.
I declare he ought to be hung.
Oh, I weren't going to say nothing, Marshal. Even if he hadn't threatened me. I wasn't aiming to put you to no bother.
It's not me who's going to be bothered, Mary.
Oh, if he'd like it was something big and important.
It's big. It's important. And by the time I get through with him, Reb Sutter's going to realize it.
That fella sure has a doggone of this luck, Mr. Dillon.
We'll find him.
When I think of him taking old Buffalo Mary, saving as hard as she works, my blood just starts to froth up.
Matt?
Huh? Miss Kitty?
Matt.
Hello, Kitty.
I've been looking all over for you.
Oh?
There's a job for you in the Long Branch.
Oh, what's the trouble?
We got one of those mean ones tonight. Drinking too much, pushing people around, trying to get a fight started.
All right, I'll go have a look. Who is it?
Reb Sutter.
Reb Sutter?
Yeah.
Well, we found him, Chester. Come on.
Oh, Ellis, that's what's the matter with you.
That's him, all right.
I just stood up here and told you all I can whip any man in this room. Ain't a one of you got the blood and gumption to say me no on it.
Maybe they're just going easy on you, Sutter.
Well, now, if it ain't the marshal. Some lily liver come after you, I reckon.
Matter of fact, I came after you.
Law against talking, is there?
There's a law against beating people up and stealing their life savings.
She's a liar. I wasn't even near there last night, and if she says it...
She? What do you mean, she? Who says, Sutter? Near where? I didn't mention any details.
I don't know nothing about it.
Well, maybe it'll come to you. You're under arrest. Now put out your wrists.
I reckon I could put handcuffs on a man, too, if I was wearing a gun and he wasn't.
You've always played it safe that way, haven't you, Sutter? Never wearing a gun. If you had somebody that killed you a long time ago.
Ain't nobody got much taste for going at it my way, though, I notice.
Maybe it's time somebody didn't.
I offered, Marshal. Nobody took.
That's all. Chester, here, take my gun, will you?
All right, sir.
All right, Reb, I've already told you you're under arrest.
I heard you.
And I'm going to put these handcuffs on you, one way or the other.
I ain't never been handcuffed yet, Marshal. I don't reckon I'm starting tonight.
Uh-huh. Chester?
Yes, sir.
Hold these handcuffs for a couple of minutes, huh?
Yes, sir. You're a dang fool, Marshal, if you think you're... Why, you... I'm going to kill you for that.
Maybe. Now, you can stop at any time, Sutter. By just sticking out your wrists.
I'll break every bone in your body.
Any time, Sutter, one way or the other. You're wearing those cuffs to jail tonight.
Oh, no, I ain't.
Chester, give me the handcuffs. Well, I guess that's it, Mary.
84 cents, Marshal. That's all they had left out of
Yeah, I'm afraid so. He managed to hit almost every saloon in town.
2 years of hard work. And he drunk it all up in one day.
Well, he's going to jail for it, Mary, if that's any satisfaction.
Well,
Judge Bent says the case against him is solid. He hasn't got a chance of getting off.
seems like there ought to be a better way somehow. Something that's got more justice in it. I mean, him going to jail ain't going to get me my money back.
Oh, you may be right, Mary, but... Oh, I'm sorry, Mary, but I guess that's about all I can say.
Oh, I ain't blaming you none, Marshal. I'm mighty obliged and grateful to you for letting more important things stand by while you took time to help nobody like me.
Now, Mary, don't...
Oh, I mean it, Marshal. It was mighty good of you. And you too, Mr. Proudfoot.
Oh, well,
Well, I'm glad to do what I could, Miss Mary.
I'll be getting on now. I'll have your shirt before you're through.
There's no hurry.
Well, good night, all.
Good night.
Doggone if she ain't right, Mr. Dillon. Just sending Reb Sutter to prison ain't going to help her none. Something harder ought to be done about it.
Chester, something is going to be done first thing in the morning.
What is the matter with you, Doc?
Oh, honest, if you squeak that confounded chair one more time, so help me, I'm just...
You mean like this?
Got a blast? Oh, darn you, Chester.
You mean a little noise like that's enough to get you all pecky?
A little noise like that's enough for me to cut your throat if you keep it up.
You got bad nerves, Doc. Old Chief Thunderbolt makes up a kind of a tonic they say is supposed to cure that.
Oh, Chief Thunderbolt doesn't know no more about medicine than you. A bad nerves and a tonic.
A lot of people gets it from him and takes it regular.
And a lot of people are fools, too.
I don't know. They claim it does them good.
Oh, Chester, my nerves are all right, and that tonic of Thunderbolts is 60% hogwash and 60% rot-gut whiskey.
Well, now, look here, you can't have no 120% or nothing.
I can have 100,000% of a winner.
Chester? Well, I'm just shifting my weight, Doc.
Then don't shift it. Leave it where it is.
Folks who take that tonic regular don't stir up no big ruckus just 'cause somebody happens to lean back in their chair once in a while.
Folks who take that tonic are dead from the neck up before they take it and from the neck down after.
Oh, how are you, Doc? Anything out of the ordinary, Chester?
No, sir. Not a thing, Mr. Dillon. Except I was beginning to figure you was going to spend the whole day over there at Judge Bent.
Yeah, what are you up to now, man? Just playing fast and loose with the law, are you?
No, not according to the way the judge sees it. Chester, you'll get Reb Sutter out of his cell, will you?
Yes, sir. Oh, Chester. Oh, Doc, the man can't get out of the chair without squeaking his thumb, can he? I swear I never sees it. The gall done to do or a pig in his little old noise.
Oh, that boy. Thunderbolt tonic. Bad nerves. Oh.
You, kind of on the prod today?
I am not on the prod.
You know, sometimes a person's blood gets thick during the wintertime, and come spring, he needs a good tonic.
Matt, I'm getting up out of this chair, Matt. I'm going to walk slowly and carefully to the door. I'm not going to lose my temper. I'm going to keep my voice down. I'm going to open the door, step outside, and say goodbye.
Goodbye, Doc. Did the doctor leave?
Yeah, he just left, Chester. Oh, come on in, Sutter. I want to talk to you.
Yes, sir. Whatever you say, Marshal.
Reb, you've had 2 days in the jail cell to think it over. You probably realize how things stand against you, don't you?
Ain't good, I reckon.
Now, if you go to trial, you're going to be convicted. There's no doubt about it.
Kind of figured that, Marshal.
The least sentence you'll get off with is 2 years, and it may run to 5 to 7. Unless we can work something out.
What do you mean?
A sentence to the penitentiary will satisfy the law, but it won't help Buffalo Mary very much. You stole $48 from her, and you spent it.
Well, can't pay it back to her, Marshal. I ain't got 1 red cent to my name.
I know that. But you have got a good, strong back, though.
What's that got to do with it?
Judge Bent can postpone your trial and leave you in my custody for the time being.
What are you saying, Marshal?
Now, if you agree, we can work it out this way. First thing every morning, you'll pack enough water over to Mary's place to run her for the day. And then you'll spend the rest of the day cutting firewood and stacking it behind her cabin. Now, you'll sleep in your cell and you'll be fed at the jail table. How does it sound to you?
How long did I have to do it, Marshal?
Well, let's say until everybody agrees that you've done enough.
What happens then?
If you stick to it and play square, the case will be dismissed.
Yeah, but now, Mr. Dillon, if you turn him out to pack water and carry wood, he'll run off.
I don't think he will, Chester.
You're right, Marshal. I ain't gonna run away. You see, I've been doing a lot of thinking these last 2 days. It ain't nice to know the only reason people know your name is because you beat up an old woman. There's other things, too, Marshal. I don't have to tell you that.
Oh, what do you say?
Where's the woodpile?
Buffalo Mary's coming down the street there, Mr. Dillon.
Oh, is that so?
Coming here, looks like.
Well, I haven't got anything for her. I thought she was supposed to pick up those shirts tomorrow.
She might have forgot what date it is.
Good morning, Mary. Come on in.
I ain't upset nothing important, am I?
No, of course not. Nothing but a morning cup of coffee. Would you like to have one with us?
Oh, well, much obliged, Marshal, but I done had mine.
Yeah. How things going, Mary? Is Reb keeping at it steady?
Well, that's what I come to see you about.
Oh?
I'd never believed it, Marshal, but that boy's just been a working fool.
Maybe he sees the devil over his shoulder.
Well, in these 2 months, I've been able to take extra work enough to save $56 already.
That's good.
And not only that, he's got enough wood stacked up over at my place to last me for the next 3 years. That's what I wanted to see you about, Marshal. I told him that he's filled his bargain now that he could quit. But he keeps on working. Maybe you should tell him.
You know, there's a funny thing about justice, Mary. Sometimes it's all bound up with a person's conscience.
I guess I don't quite understand, Marshal.
Well, I think in this case that Reb has to feel that he's paid his debt not only to you, but to a lot of other people, too. So let's let things go on for a while, huh? I'll just wait till Reb comes to us and says he's ready to quit.
You know, frontier cattlemen felt a kind of sympathy for a cow whose calf strayed away, got lost, and in trouble. They call these lost calves dogies. But next week, Dodge feels no pity for a woman whose son gets in real trouble and dies. And that was the worst. Gunsmoke, produced and directed by Norman McDonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. The story was specially written for Gunsmoke by Lex Crutchfield, with editorial supervision by John Meston. The music was composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Sound patterns by Tom Hanley and Bill James. Seated in the cast were Virginia Gregg and Fitz Heron. Parley Baer is Chester, Howard McNear is Doc, and Georgia Ellis is Kitty. Join us again next week for another story of the Western frontier, when Matt Dillon, Chester Proudfoot, Doc, and Kitty, together with all the other hard-living citizens of Dodge, will be with you once more. It's America growing west in the 1870s. It's Gunsmoke over the CBS Radio.
Around Dodge City and in the territory on West, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad, the story of the violence that moved west with young America, and the story of a man who moved with it.
I'm that man, Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. The first man they look for and the last they want to meet. It's a chancy job, and it makes a man watchful and a little lonely.
Marshal.
Huh?
Marshal Dillon.
Yeah. Wow. Morning, Cyrus. How have you been?
Oh, tolerable, I reckon, Marshal. Rheumatism is plaguing me some.
No?
It's my time of life. A man's got to expect a few miseries. Are you heading for your office, are you?
Yeah, sure I am.
Well, I just thought maybe we could sit and talk a spell.
Well, come on.
I don't get into town too often, Marshal.
Yeah, I know that.
I just thought we'd sit and talk.
Oh, I see. Things all right out the farm?
Oh, yes, same as usual. Farming don't change much. You get a good crop one year and a bad one another. But all evens out in the long run.
Yeah, I guess it does. Go ahead.
Thank you, Marshal. Morning, Mr. Dillon.
Chester, you know Cyrus here, don't you?
Sure. How are you, Mr. Hudson? Fine, Chester. My land, I didn't hardly recognize you at first. We don't see you in town very often. No, the place keeps me pretty well tied down.
Have a chair, Cyrus.
Oh, thank you, Marshal. It feels good to sit. I ain't getting any younger.
Well, I guess none of us are.
Mr. Dillon, I fetched the mail up from the depot.
Oh.
There on your desk.
No, thanks.
Wasn't nothing important, though.
I'll look at it later. Say, you haven't got any coffee, have you?
Well, I got some brewing. Will it be all right if I whittle, Marshal?
Well, sure. Go ahead.
Seems to help a man to talk. Whittling and talking just go together somehow.
Yeah. What was it you wanted to talk about, sir?
Nothing exactly. Just talk's all.
Oh, I see.
This is going to muss up your floor some.
Oh, well, that's all right, Mr. Huggins. I got to broom it out later anyhow.
That's one thing Bertha'd never stand for. Bertha figures the barn or out in the yard's a place to whittle.
How is Bertha?
Fine. She's fine. We've been together a long time, Marshal. Me and Bertha. 37 years we've been married. That's a long time.
Yeah, sure is.
Married back in Ohio. Then we went down to East Texas for a while and come on up here later. Yeah, been a lot of changes in them years.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Chester.
Weren't no town here at all when they first come to Dodge, just the fort. Then later a trading post. Buried our boy here the second year. Used to grow corn down in the bottomland and sell it to the garrison at the fort. And it's when the Indians didn't get it first. Yes, sir, there's been a lot of changes.
Yeah. Cyrus, you didn't come clear into town just to sit and talk about the old days, did you?
Why, I don't know what you mean, Marshal.
Oh, I think you do.
37 years we've been together. Through better and worse. Finest woman that ever lived. Marshal, she left me.
She what?
Bertha, she's run off. Disappeared. Without so much as to buy your leave.
Cyrus, that doesn't sound like Bertha.
And she did. Woke up one morning and she wasn't there. I kept figuring she'd come back, but she ain't.
Well, maybe she's visiting one of the neighbors.
No, they all been by. The one she might have.
Well, there must be some reason, Cyrus. She just wouldn't up and leave you. She'll be back.
That's what I hoped. It's mighty lonely on the place without Bertha. I couldn't even go on without her. And the neighbors, well, they figured I ought to come tell you about it.
So that's what I done.
Well, how long's she been gone?
3 weeks.
Now, just listen a minute, if you will. I've got a little story to tell you. Well, it's not so little. It's sort of a tall tale. It's about Kemp Morgan. Ever heard of him? Well, he was one of the legendary heroes of Oklahoma, or to be more specific, of the oil industry. Seems it was Morgan who first discovered oil in them parts. Now, folks say that old Morgan didn't need divining rods and such to show him where the oil was. No, sir. He'd just follow his nose. Why, he'd just sniff his way across the field. And when he found the right smell coming up out of the ground, that's where he'd plant his well. Old Kemp Morgan didn't need any help planting that well either. No, sir. He was his own crew, old Morgan was. Kemp would dig down as far as he could reach. Then he'd unlimber his sharps and shoot a hole through the bottom of the pit. And talk about fast. Why, that boy would have his derrick up and his oil tanks built before the oil had time to reach the surface. Oh, he was a goer, he was. One time he dug a well so deep that it come out on the other side of the world, right into the middle of a rubber plantation. Down around Brazil it was. For days that well spouted pure rubber. Man from Akron, Ohio, that is, took it off Morgan's hands at a nice little profit for old Oil Nose. Yes, sir. Morgan was tops in the oil field. Never brought in a dry hole but once. Kemp wasn't one to lose, though. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. He took that old dry hole, sawed it into lengths, and sold every last one of them to Kansas farmers for fence post holes. Kind of hard to believe, isn't it? Say, isn't it nice being citizens of a country where you can laugh and talk about things free as a breeze, and write and read and worship, too? Yes, sir. Maybe you don't think about it much, but you should.
Now, just take it easy, mister.
Come on. How about another little drink, sweetheart?
No, not right now. You'll have to excuse me.
Yeah, don't be like that, sweetheart.
Sorry, but a friend of mine just came in.
Well, I'm a friend of yours, too, ain't I?
That's one way of putting it. See you later, mister.
Hey, now, I've been spending good money on you.
Evening, Matt.
How are you, Kitty?
You here to talk, drink, enforce the law, or propose marriage?
Well, talk will do, I guess.
Well, let's sit down. Where you been for the last 2 days?
Trying to find a woman.
Well, in that case, Matt.
No. This is a particular woman.
I'm fairly particular at times.
Oh, you're not 60 years old, though.
Good of you to notice.
And your name's not Bertha Huggins.
Oh, yeah, of course. I heard she had disappeared.
Yeah, disappeared's right. Chester and I have checked every possible way of leaving Dodge City, and as far as we can find out, she's still got to be here somewhere.
But where?
Yeah, we even followed up the chances she might have hired a wagon or a buggy.
Maybe horseback.
No, she's 60 years old, Kitty. And she's in bad health, too.
Well, doesn't her husband... What's his name?
Cyrus?
Doesn't he know anything about her?
No, just that he woke up one morning and she was gone. That was over 3 weeks ago. Nobody's seen her since.
It's strange. Matt, you don't suppose Cyrus might have... Well...
Oh, no, there's no reason to think anything like that.
No, I guess not. Imagine he's pretty broke up over it.
He sure acts like it. You know, Kitty, he seems 10 years older all of a sudden. He talks vague, half balmy.
Well, by golly, a man steps out just long enough to deliver a baby, and he finds somebody trying to steal his girl.
Hello, Doc.
He's not trying, Doc. More's the pity.
Oh, and you're not my girl, Kitty. More's the pity.
Oh, why haven't you ever asked me?
Oh, you mind if I sit down here, man? Yeah.
Seems to me you're already sitting, Doc.
Well, Kitty, the last thing in the world you need is a broken-down old cowtown sawbones.
What do I need, Doc?
Well, not me. Oh, and not this hard-headed, battered-up excuse for a lawman, either.
Well, I thought he was in pretty fair shape.
Oh, pretty close. He's got so many bullets in him, if you drop him in the water, he'd sink like a rock.
You don't say.
Sure, he'd say anything to keep from buying a beer.
Well, now, I just can't out of it, Matt. Not the way you've been letting my patience disappear on me.
Oh, you mean Bertha Huggins? Was she a patient of yours, Doc?
You know, come to think of it, Kitty, maybe that's why she ran off. Self-preservation.
Oh, she better not have done any running. Not in her condition.
Oh, was it bad, Doc?
It was bad enough.
What's wrong with her, Doc?
It's easier to say what isn't. Oh, I suppose too many years on the prairie sums it up. Too many 16-hour work days, crop failures, too many nights awake in Indian country.
Well, it's sure no country for a woman, all right.
It's no country for a human being. So I think I'll get out of it. I'll just marry Kitty here and I'll go back and live in Boston.
Don't tempt me, Doc.
Ah, you'll never leave Kitty any more than I will, or Doc here.
I guess. Anyway, I don't think I'd be very welcome in Boston.
Oh, well, I'd like to know why not.
Thanks, Doc. Well, the beer's on the house, boys. I'll go bring it.
Well, what do you think's happened to Mrs. Huggins, man?
Beats me, Doc. Not a soul in town has seen her in the last 3 weeks. Not since the morning Cyrus woke up and found her gone.
Well, it seems to me he's acting kind of strange about it.
Well, he's pretty broken up about it, naturally.
Well, yesterday morning I saw him on the street and I asked him how she was. He said fine. And then he walked right on down to your office and reported her missing.
Well, Cyrus isn't getting any younger, Doc.
But I asked him to leave her come and see me, and he said he'd tell her. I've got some medicine from St. Louis that I thought just might help her.
Mr. Dillon?
Oh, yeah, what is it, Chester?
Mr. Jonas over at the Journal Story wants you to come over there right away. It's about Miss Huggins.
What?
Well, there's some fellow come in there trying to sell some second-hand clothes and things, and Mr. Jonas recognizes the stuff. It belongs to Miss Huggins.
Marshal. Right glad to see you.
I am for a fact. Is that him, Mr. Jonas?
Yeah, standing there by the stove. He's getting restless, too. Had a hard time keeping him here.
Well, I'll see what he's up to.
Careful, Marshal. He's wearing a gun under his coat.
So am I. Evening, stranger.
Howdy.
You're new in town, aren't you?
Just going through?
Now, when'd you get here?
I ain't sure that's any of your business, mister.
I'm Matt Dillon. I'm a U.S. Marshal. That make you any more sure?
I didn't know you was a lawman.
When did you hit Dodge?
Just today. You got no reason to jump me.
I haven't yet. What's your name?
Hody Peel. Look, I ain't done nothing.
You got nothing to worry about. Just stand still, buddy.
Here. What'd you take my gun for?
Might save us both a little trouble.
I ain't going to stand for this, Marshal. I'm a law-abiding citizen with a wife and a family.
No? Where are they?
We've been camping about 5 miles up the river. I rode into town alone. We've been looking for some land to take up.
Homesteader, huh?
If I can find a decent piece of land, I am.
How long you been camped up there?
Around 3 weeks, I guess.
Uh-huh. Come on over here to the counter.
All right, Marshal. I don't know what you're thinking, Marshal, but you're wrong. I ain't done nothing.
That's the stuff, Mr. Jones.
Yeah, that's right, Marshal. Now, most of the things, here, like these turtle shell combs and hand mirror and some of the clothes could be anybody's, but this wool shawl and this needlepoint shopping satchel, I've seen Miss Huggins in town with these time and time again.
So that's what it's about.
Now, you're sure, Mr. Jones?
Well, of course I'm sure. She's had them things for years.
Marshal, this stuff was give to us. I didn't steal it. Some farmer stopped us when we drove past his place and give it to us.
You know his name?
I didn't ask. It's about 8-10 miles west of town, a place with 2 white barns.
That's the Huggins place, Marshal.
It's an old fella. Talked kind of crazy. That was about 3 weeks ago. We cut off the trail and drove into his pasture to water our team, and he was there by a little spring.
Doing what?
He was busy digging a hole. We didn't hardly notice him at first. And he took us up to the house and give us his stuff.
Did you see a woman around the place?
No, just him. Just dirt from head to foot. Kind of funny, that hole he was digging. I remember thinking at the time it looked sort of like a grave.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away, and it keeps Washington's economy healthy, too. A leader in apple production, raising 1/4 of our nation's supply, the state of Washington could almost be called a gourmet state, for she also leads the West Coast in seafood, and her 5 famous types of salmon lead the world in canned fish commerce. So proud of their salmon are Washingtonians that a visitor to Seattle, the pearl of the Northwest, can send home an ice-packed Chinook from the Waterfront Fish and Oyster Company. Equally pride-inspiring are the snow-capped Olympics, the lofty Cascades of Mount Rainier. But tourists must be content with sending pictures of these. For all of its contributions to the rest of the United States, Washington remains a hometown state, with Treaty Day powwows in January on the Indian reservations, March's ski patrol race in Snoqualmie Pass, the spring festivals of rhododendrons, daffodils, and apple blossoms, and, of course, a salmon fishing derby in September. But every month, Washington is the evergreen state.
This is quite a surprise, Marshal.
Morning, Cyrus.
Hi, Mr. Huggins. Oh, can't complain. Come on, get out of them saddles now and rest yourselves. Mighty good to see you.
Oh, thanks.
Come on up to the house and I'll have Bertha fix you some coffee. What?
You'll have Bertha fix coffee?
Sure will. Well, she'd be awful upset if she knowed you stopped by and I didn't even bring you up to the house. Well, but your wife's gone, Mr. Huggins. Gone?
Well, that's what you told me a couple of days ago.
Oh, you must be mistaken, Marshal.
Well, you came to my office, Cyrus, and you told me that she was missing, that she'd run off.
Why, Bertha wouldn't do a thing like that. We've been together 37 years.
Well, then she's here. She's up at the house.
No, she's not. But you just said...
Chester.
She went to visit her sister in San Antonio.
Oh, I see.
I forgot about it. It just slipped my mind for a minute.
Cyrus, you got a spring over there in the pasture. I'd like to take a look at it.
Well, it's just a spring, Marshal.
You mind walking over with us?
No, I don't mind. Golly, it's funny about me forgetting Bertha went to visit her sister.
Yeah.
And you say I come into town a few days ago and told you she'd run off?
That's right.
Golly, looks like my memory's starting to go on me.
Maybe.
Funny thing. When it's something that happened way back, I'd remember it fine. Like Bertha and me was talking the other day about when we first got married. Remembered it just like it was yesterday. And that was 37 years ago. It's funny.
Yeah.
Things the last 3 weeks, though, they kind of clouded over for some reason.
When did your wife leave, Cyrus, to go visit her sister?
About 3 weeks ago. Well, here's the spring.
Yeah. Let's take a look over here.
No, I don't want to.
Let's go.
All right, Marshal.
Did you dig this grave, Cyrus?
Why,
I don't know what you mean.
That wooden headboard. Read what it says.
I don't see it. I don't know what you're talking about.
It says Bertha Huggins, beloved wife of Cyrus Huggins. Married 37 years.
Bertha's in San Antone. I don't know why anybody'd put that up.
Cyrus, you can't go on living in a dream. You better tell me about it, huh? Cyrus?
Well, it was in the night it happened. She was feeling poorly for weeks. That morning when I woke up, she was already gone. Laying there, cold. I pretty near went out of my mind, Marshal.
So you buried her. You gave away her clothes and things, huh?
I started pretending, I guess, like she went off someplace and was coming back. Pretty soon I started believing it. I had to believe it. I couldn't even think of going about without her. I just couldn't face it. But at the same time, I knew, of course, in a way that she... Marshal?
Yeah.
Marshal, she's dead. She's really dead. And that's the truth.
Come on, Chester.
Gunsmoke, produced and directed by Norman Macdonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. The script was specially written for Gunsmoke by Les Crutchfield, with editorial supervision by John Meston. The music was composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Sound patterns were by Ray Kemper and Bill James.
Dodge City and in the territory on west, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad. The story of the violence that moved west with young America. And the story of a man who moved with it.
I'm that man. Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. The first man they look for and the last they want to meet. It's a chancy job, and it makes a man watchful. And a little lonely.
Mr. Dillon! Oh, Mr. Dillon!
Now, what is it, Chester?
Come on out here a minute. I got something to show you.
Why couldn't you bring it in the office and show me?
Well, because the door ain't big enough.
What?
Looky, I just bought me a new horse.
This?
Yes, sir. Here. Calm down. Quit that. He's kindly edgy. He ain't been rid much the last couple of months.
Is that so?
Swear. Practically stole him, Mr. Dillon, the bargain I got him for.
I see.
I bought him off Moss Grimmick for $11. $11. And Moss paid $14 for him just last week to one of them Texas trail drivers. Guess I was kind of lucky to catch Moss in a weak moment,
If
huh?
you ask me, I'd say it was that trail driver who was lucky, Chester.
Oh, what are you talking about? This is a good horse.
Yeah, he might be if it wasn't bowed in both front legs, didn't have bad hocks, and wasn't wall-eyed, Roman nose, and probably wind broke.
Wind broke?
I'd say that horse is worth about $5, Chester. On a gamble, of course.
$5? Mr. Dillon, if that horse ain't worth $20, I'll eat him. Raw. And I'll tell you something else. If you
Hey,
just
wait a minute, Chester.
What's the matter? Why, because that looks like the Stagecoach from Cimarron. Why ain't he stopping at the depot?
He's coming here, I guess. Must have had some trouble.
Trouble? They don't carry no bullion or nothing that's worth anything.
Oh! Marshal?
Yeah?
Marshal,
Yeah, what's wrong, Jess?
we got shot up, Marshal. A couple or 3 miles out of town. One of the passengers inside there's hurt.
Oh, I'll take a look.
Feller rode up alongside, mask over his face, fired point blank.
Good Lord.
What's the matter?
Give me a hand here, Chester. It's Doc. He's shot bad.
He's all right.
Here, let's put him down on the couch.
Oh.
Easy now.
Matt? That's you? He's coming, too. Matt?
Now, don't try to talk, Doc. You're going to be all right. Chester, you see if you can find Kitty, will you?
All right, sir. I'll get her over here right away.
Sorry, Doc. I'll go as easy as I can, but I got to get this shirt and vest off of you. I want to see what that bullet did.
Well, it doesn't hurt much, Matt. Just I'm weak. There's lots of blood.
You got any idea who did it?
No, mask over his face. Help.
There we are.
Is it as bad as I think, Matt?
No, it's not too bad.
Bullet went in between the fourth and fifth ribs, the way I figure.
Yeah, I guess that's about it.
Say, that Sawbones from the east, is he still staying over there at the Dodge House?
He left the same day you did, Doc. He took a train. You're the only doctor within 100 miles of here.
That bullet's got to come out, man.
It ought to, I guess.
It's got to. Right away, a blood poison will set in.
Yeah, I know.
It was such a good week, too, man. A good vacation. I had a country down there just crawling game. There's prairie chicken, quail, pheasant. Oh, yeah, real fine vacation. It's the first one in 2 years.
Well, you tell me about it later, Doc. You save your strength.
Might not be any later. Unless you hurry up and get that bullet out of there.
What?
There's nobody else I'd trust, Matt, and it's got to be done.
Oh, but, Doc, I can't.
You got to, Matt. Unless you're hankering to bury me.
But, Doc, I just can't. All right, Doc, but you got to tell me what to do.
Now, just listen a minute, if you will. I've got a little story to tell you. Well, it's not so little. It's sort of a tall tale. It's about John Darling. Maybe you've heard of him. Used to be a boatman on the Erie Canal. Moved west and became a farmer. Well, old John Darling was a hard worker, he was. Became a real champion farmer. They tell about one time when John was re-shingling his barn. A heavy fog rolled in, but that didn't slow him up at all. No, sir. He kept hard at his shingling till noon. Well, while he was having lunch, the sun came out. And John discovered he'd laid the shingle roof 40 feet above the rest of the barn. Winters used to get pretty cold up that way, but this one particular winter was the granddaddy of them all. It got so cold that the air froze thick, and you had to push real hard to get through it. Well, this heavy air wouldn't let the smoke out of John's fireplace chimney. He found a solution, though. He whittled himself a paddle, fixed an oarlock to the fireplace, and he pushed the smoke up the chimney. He sat there by the hour, rocking in his chair, paddling the smoke and singing. Everything worked real fine till one bad night when the smoke froze into a 96-foot column straight up from the chimney. It was too much for him to lift with the paddle, and just had to suffer through the rest of the winter as best he could. It was kind of a joy, though, in the spring when things began to thaw out. He had lots of entertainment listening to singing coming out of the melting smoke. The songs he'd sung during the winter had frozen right into the smoke as it went up the chimney. Fact of the matter was, he got so interested listening to himself sing that he tripped and broke a bottle of growing tonic he'd concocted. This stuff was pretty powerful, and it soaked down into the ground where he'd planted wheat. Next morning, John was one surprised gent when he stepped outside. Yes, indeed. His wheat overnight had grown as high as his roof. Hard to believe, isn't it? Say, isn't it nice being citizens of a country where you can talk and laugh free as a breeze, and write and read and worship, too? Yes, sir. Maybe you don't think about it much, but you should.
Matt,
Yeah, Doc.
you scrubbing your hands real good?
If I go much further, the bones are going to be showing.
You use plenty of that yellow soap?
Yeah.
I got her, Mr. Dillon.
Oh, thanks, Chester. How about Kitty?
Matt. Doc, I'm sorry. How do you feel?
Oh, terrible, Kitty. I don't suppose you thought to bring a bottle.
Well, knowing you, that's the first thing I thought of.
Kitty, you're an angel.
How much?
Well, half a glass for a start.
Doc, don't you think maybe you ought to take it kind of easy? That stuff might not go too good with chloroform.
Chloroform?
The bullet's got to be cut out before it starts blood poisoning, Kitty.
Matt, you don't know anything about
I'm not any happier about this than you are, but it's got to be done.
Kitty, will you please hand me that whiskey?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Here you are.
Oh, thank you.
Doc's going to tell me every move to make. Hey, Doc, how are you going to tell me when you're unconscious?
Well, I wondered how long before you figured that out. Say, Kitty, fill that up again.
No, wait a minute, Doc. I'm...
Now, don't you worry about mixing whiskey and chloroform. There's not going to be any chloroform.
Doc, I can't...
I know what I'm doing now. That bullet, Matt, that's going to be tricky getting it out.
Doc, isn't there something I can do?
Yes, will you pour me that drink, please? And Matt, you bring that bag of instruments over here, will you, and spread them out there on the table. And I'll show you what you're going to need.
Look, Doc, I don't...
Go on now. You hurry up.
All right.
Yeah. Kitty?
Here you are.
Oh. Thank you, Kitty.
Well, what are we going to need here, Doc?
Well, let me see now. See that turn over. Oh, that thing there looks like blacksmith's nippers.
These?
Yes, that's right. They're forceps.
Yeah.
And then those two things right there, see? They're probes. And then that hook probe, too. We'll need that to get hold of the bullet.
Yeah.
And then a couple of them little knife things right there. Lancets.
You mean these?
That's right. I guess that'll do it, so. You can just put the rest of the stuff away.
Yeah.
And, Chester?
Yeah, Doc?
You bring that brown bottle off that shelf there, will you? That's iodine.
Sure, Doc.
Kitty, I'll have another little drink there before you leave.
But, Doc...
Whatever he wants, Kitty. It's his party.
Yeah. Here, Doc.
Oh, thank you.
I'll be back when you need me.
Oh, thank you.
Good luck, Doc.
One more good stiff drink like that, and I'll sing all the way through this thing.
It's more than I'll do.
Oh, now, Matt, I'm surprised. You put enough bullets into people. You hadn't out of mind taking one out for a change.
Well, that's no help.
Matt, I know how rough this is on you. But, here, let me get a good grip on the sides of this couch here. Chester, I wonder if you could steady me a little bit here.
You bet. I got you.
Well, Doc,
Forget it. Just hurry up and get on now while I still got my nerve. Now then, Matt, you listen to me. You listen close. The very first thing you do...
How are you, Chester?
Oh, Mr. Dillon.
How's Doc?
Just about the same, I'm afraid. He's breathing pretty weak.
Yeah.
He ain't come to yet. Miss Kitty's sitting with him for a while. I'm getting worried, Mr. Dillon. It's been pretty near 24 hours now.
Yeah, I know.
It just don't make sense. Doc never had an enemy in his whole life.
I know that.
It couldn't have been somebody trying to rob the stage, or they'd have shot the driver.
Oh, it wasn't a holdup, Chester.
Say, look, maybe they mistook Doc for somebody else.
No, I thought of that too, but it just doesn't make sense. The only other passenger was a salesman from the east, and he doesn't look anything like Doc, and he doesn't know a soul in this part of the country. No, it was Doc that the gunman was after.
But why? There ain't a person in this town that ain't beholden to Doc.
It seems like there's one who isn't.
First vacation Doc's took in 2 years and has to end up like this. Why, if Doc was to die, this town would be in a real trouble.
Forget it, Chester. There's no use jumping at things.
As long as I live, I won't never forget Doc laying there, gritting his teeth, turning white, and still trying to grin while you dug that bullet out of him. Whoever done that must have been crazy.
I thought of that, too. Or maybe a stranger in town who didn't know Doc, but it still doesn't help. Come in. Anything I can do for you?
You sure can, Marshal. You can get your hands up. You two. Well, I'll take that gun of yours, Marshal. There. That's better.
What's on your mind, mister?
You've been talking all over town, telling what you was going to do with that fellow that shot that doctor. Well, Marshal, you're looking at him.
This land is your land. This land is my land. This land was made for you and me.
One of our 50 states owes more to its spirit of religious tolerance and freedom of belief than to any other factor. The state, of course, is Utah, and the settling of Brigham Young and his followers in the Beehive State shaped its future more than any prior event. The Mormons taught those who dwelled in the arid region that is now Salt Lake City the miracles of irrigation, and the area flourished and prospered. The lasting influence of the Mormons is evident in the state's agricultural prosperity. And visitors to the Temple of Queens, the Rainbow Natural Bridge, the copper mines at Bingham, the sheep ranches of Duquesne, or the richly colored sandstone Navajo Twins and Needle Rock, see what the first Mormons saw over 100 years ago, that Utah is the promised land.
All right, you got my gun, mister. You mind if I put my hands down now?
Just don't neither one of you try nothing, that's all.
What's your name?
What difference does it make?
I kind of like to know who's pointing a gun at me.
The name's Bricker. Hod Bricker.
You're new in Dodge, aren't you?
You've been here a couple of months.
We?
You asked too many questions, Marshal.
I'm going to ask one more. Why did you shoot Doc?
Because he had it coming, that's why. And if he... Oh, you hold it there.
Take it easy, Chester.
Well, I was just shifting my feet around.
You two know what's good for you. You won't know more than breathe.
What did Doc do to you, Bricker?
Plenty.
Something bad enough that you wanted to kill him?
10 times over.
Doc never hurt nobody in his whole life.
You shut up. That's what the marshal's been saying all over town. That doctor never done nobody any harm. That whoever shot him was a dirty skunk and hanging was too good for him.
And you don't agree with that, huh?
I said he had it coming, didn't I? And I had plenty of reason.
Is that why you came here, to tell me about your reason?
Well, I just wanted you to know, that's all. But you try to make a move, and I'll shoot you, Marshal. I didn't come here to, but I will if I have to.
Yeah, you said that. All right, Bricker, what about your reason? What did Doc do to you?
He killed my young'un.
That's a gall dang lie.
Shut up and stay back there.
Do like he says, Chester.
6 years old. Our only young'un. And he killed her just as sure as if he had pointed a gun at her head.
But he didn't point a gun at her, did he?
It was just the same as. She was took sick sudden like with the chokes. And I come for the doctor. And he was gone out of town on a hunting trip. The only doctor here, and he was gone. He's got no right to, when he's the only doctor in town.
That was the only vacation Doc's had in over 2 years.
And there wasn't nothing we could do for her. I sat with her for 2 days and 2 nights, watching her fight for her breath, all the time getting weaker. And finally, she died. And day before yesterday, I buried her.
So you got a gun and went after Doc.
I heard he was coming back to town yesterday, so I rode out and met the stage and shot him. And he had it coming.
You figure killing Doc would bring your daughter back?
Well, if he'd been here like he ought to, she'd still be alive.
Maybe, and maybe he couldn't have saved her anyway.
He ought to have been here.
Now, you shut up and listen to me. I seen Doc work 72 hours straight without sleep during epidemics. There's a whole lot of people walking around Dodge today who wouldn't be if it weren't for Doc, and some of them are young'uns, the same as yours. Doc would have been the sorriest man in town if he'd known about your daughter, but he didn't know. Because of something he didn't even know, you lost your head. And you went out like a mad dog and you shot him down. And now you're sorry about it.
What are you talking about?
That's what it is, isn't it? You come to your senses now. That's why you come in here, to give yourself up, isn't it?
I told you,
I know what you told me, but that wasn't your reason for coming, was it? Now, you hand over that gun, Bricker.
You stay back. I'll kill you.
You won't pull that trigger, and we both know it. You hand over that gun. Thanks.
That doctor. Is he dead?
He's the next thing to it.
I hope he don't die.
You better hope. All right, Chester, lock him up.
Come on.
Matt?
Huh?
Oh, Matt.
What is it, kid?
Matt, I think Doc's going to be all right. He's awake, and he's mean, growling. That's a good sign. He says if he's not out of bed in 3 days, you'll probably take over his practice. Now that you've had a try at it.
You know something, Kitty?
No. What, Matt?
I think I'm going to send that miserable old goat to Bill.
Gunsmoke. Produced and directed by Norman McDonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. The music was composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Sound patterns were composed by Ray Kemper and Bill James. Featured in the cast were Parley Baer as Chester, Howard McNear.